on Shaggy TV for a little pro late model dirt action. The Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55, and it's championship night right now. The big slow Devin Hour walking in, strutting his stuff here. He's got 100 and count 'em 5-point lead over Gas Money right now, who's looking to bring home P2. After this is all said and done here tonight, we'll have to see how it's going to go. You're going to hear me mute the desktop sound as well as my sound for a little bit here after practice rolls in. I wanted to tell those guys, well, basically, I mean, I don't even mind saying it here. You know, what I'm going to just tell them. I don't know how well they go back and listen to this one. kind of have Saturday nights opened up now. So, you know, I don't know what their plans are. You know, they've run a couple different leagues, but hey, you know, if they're looking for anything on a Saturday night, I'm throwing my hat in the ring at this moment. And told everybody to watch out for this this guy here in warm-ups. I was sitting down with them, this 75, Trevor Giroux, came to play. He's got a nice little, let's see here. Look at that nice little logo on that back side. Got a nice little Shaggy TV logo on that 75. Trevor Giroux. Always quick, especially in these late models. Now he's going to pull it in. He's getting a little camera shy in that 75. We got the point leader right now working the outside. His teammate underneath. Just, you know, Devin, he gets to come in here. This is about having fun tonight for the Big Slow. Pretty much has this championship locked up already in the 316, so just has to behave here. Doesn't want to make any enemies here. Get that thing finished and bring home the trophy here. Gas Money, that guy was oh so close. Couple wins this season. Man, tough start to the year there, and just couldn't really shake it. I think Brandon may have even missed a race, to be honest with you. Not for me to remember off the top of my head, but every time he's out there and, you know, doesn't get involved in some BS, he's always got a good race car. You just kind of expect that out of him. But I'm going to do that mute thing I was talking about, so I'm going to be right back. Give me a couple seconds. As here we go, back with the sounds, everything all good. See here, we got Dalton. He's still sitting on pit road. Do we have anybody in any other practice room? We have a couple guys. Sam Bachman out here, Scott Rayome, Willie Cuddy in the 23. And I believe I'm getting a phone call. I am not kidding. I had my grandmother went in the hospital about a couple hours ago. This is my dad. I'm doing this broadcast no matter what, but I am going to mute myself. Wish me luck. Keeping her overnight. All is good. She's an old lady. She has lived a great life. I love my grandma, and I actually take care of her pretty much every day. Go out there, feed her lunch. And, well, just not doing that good, but try and keep it positive here. Keep the good vibes rolling for grandma. You got dialing now. I always, you know what? I'm just not even going to do it. I'm not even going to do it. Let's see here. He's in 2 Discords. He probably doesn't even know he's in this Discord. And let's see if he can unmute himself. Scotty, you hear me? He's sitting on pit road. He probably walked away. Like I say, he probably didn't even know he was in here. I'll send him back up there. It's the only one I saw down there from FTM. Man, I hate getting this wrong. I do. They don't ever race with me enough. I believe Dalton here, he is younger, brother. Okay, I'm just going to venture. I'm going to do it. Somebody out there in the stream can help me. Maybe a Devin Howard fan. Now, Dalton, I believe his little brother, and DJ Dylan is his name, but Junior here, I believe this is DJ in the 20 ride. Now, he is always busy. Dylan is. Sometimes I get Dalton every now and then on Sundays, but Sunday League hasn't worked well here for the 20 machine. But anytime this guy dances on dirt, he is up towards the front. You'll have to keep an eye on the DeWirt boys because they are two dudes that really know how to play in anything on the dirt side of things. Don't let them trick you here. If they get an interview later, say, "Oh, this ain't my thing." You put a truck series, NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series car out here on the dirt. I expect them to be up towards up front. There's a 32 wads it up. Tore up race car there with the 06 at JP Shed. I think we got everybody pulling off here. I think that may mean... No, okay. No, somebody else pulling back out. They just all decided to wreck at the same time. I was thinking that may mean we're going qualifying here, but not just yet. Jump the gun. Let's see here. We got some Geist White fans out there. He's sitting beside 74 right now, the 32 peeling out in front of them. Anthony Morano, always quick. He's another one of those guys. I mean, really, the whole FTM gang, you slap them on dirt, you expect somebody with Full Throttle Motorsports on the side to bring it home. Not always the case, obviously, but kind of the expectation they set amongst themselves, I would think. They expect good runs out of their drivers, and let's say 8 out of 10 times they get just that as their 2 of them sit. Sean Grimes Jr. out here in the 74. He's just out here working in the racetrack. I doubt we'll have him with us this evening. It's him and Tyler. Tyler, the other one. They call the shots here. They run the show. They're just out here, getting a good feel of the racetrack. When they think it's the right point in time, that's when, they call warm-ups. I really dig that. They're involved. They like to race themselves, so they have a pretty good idea of when the racetrack is at its best, when you're going to get a couple grooves, and try to do that every week. Is Anthony Morano, he's got to back off a little bit. Now he gets in the outside wall. As he tries to now work under the 29. We don't have a 29 car, so let's see, who am I looking at? Blake Reinbolt. He's in the 93 listed on my thing, so I'm going to have to make a little mental note of that. Blake there rolling in. He gets into the back of the 43. Just a little love tap there to Peyton. Oh, Anthony gives a big shot there to the owner, Tyler. It is a demo derby in 3 and 4. As you sit here, just hang out. It's about that time to get ready to roll. They might let this thing go the whole time, but I doubt it. Unless they really want it to shine up, which I'm all in favor of. So if they do decide to beat the heck out of the racetrack, may have to wait a little bit. And, that will promote maybe some sliders, but it will kind of hurt that inside line, I would think. And there are going to be some drivers who do try to use it, like the 32 of Anthony Morano. He's known for kind of going on the bottom. Michael Farmer will do it if he has to. He's kind of running that middle line, not right up there against the outside wall. Leaving room for Dalton, little brother here, to work that 82 to the inside. Let's see here. Let's hop over back into the other room. We don't see Aaron Brown too often over here with us in that 56 machine. He's another one, man. It's just that FTM party. And them babe, you know, then they're quick when they do it. And I'll tell you what, man, Aaron Brown, I've complimented that car so many times. It's the first you guys have seen it, I think. That military thing. Downtown looking good in that 56. I clicked the wrong guy there. No offense to Willie, but I was trying to watch the 007 as he was trying to work under his teammate there. Couldn't get it to work. The 007, one of those guys who always quick, and I respect him. I've said this in other things. You know, he's not gonna, how should I say, ride in the train. You know, I mean, if he's third in line, he knows maybe the top is the fastest, but the bottom's open. He's going to try to make it work. He's always hunting, trying to improve his spot. Sometimes it comes out to bite him. What's going on, Butters? Good to see you out there. We need to get you signed up in here, Butters. These guys run a pretty good show here. Maybe, you know, you can come out here, sling it with them here. Knock some of the FTM guys off that shelf they're sitting on. As we have, let's see here, Willie out there on the racetrack. Let's hop back over to the other room. A couple more guys out there on the racetrack. We got Gearix out there in the 75. Oh, yeah, you and a late model, Butters. Come on, man. We know it. That hidden talent just yet to unbottom. You know, it's in there. It's just been contained up. Gearix, the 75. And yes, I know it's Giroux. I pronounced it correctly the first time, but that'll be something that never dies. It's the 75 of Gearix looking to maybe slide up through 3 and 4. Can't. Loses momentum, and this is just where, you know, you're playing around a little bit, trying to test the waters, see what you got. I mean, Rockman Jr. just trying to roll that 3 machine. We've got it listed as the double deuce. But pretty familiar with that paint by now. No, that's the one we're looking for here. Now your point leader, the 316 of Devin Hour, he's looking low there through 1 and 2. It's starting to get dusty here, man. If this thing doesn't go nighttime too, they're gonna have some vision problems. I can't remember what time the virtual time is set for it. If you know, this is kind of a lunchtime, or when they advance, if it'll, you know, we're in the afternoon right now, we're gonna find out. As the checker flag's waving, and we're gonna get ready to roll into qualifying. Let's see who is first out on the racetrack. Oh, nice, Jason. You rented some micro sprints, man. That's cool. Yeah, man, I miss racing for sure, but a little cheaper to sit here and just talk about it on the computer. So got to make that decision sometimes. But let's take a look here. Michael Farmer, first guy out on the racetrack. He goes out. He kisses that outside wall, I believe. So I don't think we're going to get a lap to count here for the 98. Let's see if this first lap even registers for him. Is the 98 of Michael Farmer. Yeah, not going to count that first lap. And Stephanie Roberts in the 19 was quick time until Gas Money took it away here. Let's see. Final time around for the 19. Not going to improve. Going to drop down to P6 as the point leader in the 316, Devin Hauer. He was up top. Just got taken over by his new teammate, Garrix, in the 75. And Trevor right now, he's got the top of the charts here. And my apologies if certain spots get a little loud. I'm trying to mess around with my sounds. So let me know if it's too quiet at any point, if I'm too loud. What's going on here as the 43 rolls through 3 and 4. Final time. What's this lap going to look like here? Not going to improve. Going to stay P10 as JP shed the last car. Complete qualifying here. Let's see, lap number 1, P11. Let's see what he does here. Final time around for the 06 of JP Shed. Green, gonna improve. What's it mean? P8 for the driver of the 06. Pretty good lap there out of 16 cars. Not going to be super disappointed with that, the 06 of JP Shed. I'm thinking 2 heat races with 8 apiece. Could be wrong. Could be a 655, but I don't know. We'll see. Here, we're going to play it by ear. We'll find out. And it is going to be 2 apiece, or 2 heat races, 8 apiece. Let's take a look at that starting grid here. Heat race number 1. Rounding out the field to the outside of row 4, the 19 of Stephanie Roberts. To the inside, the 56 of Downtown, Aaron Brown. Row 3 to the outside, the 43 of Peyton Anderson. To the inside, the 007 of Sam Bachman. Row 2 to the outside, Dylan DeWord in the 20 machine. To the inside, your point leader in the 316, the big slow Devin Hauer. Row number 1 for heat race number 1. Winner starts on the front row, or on the pole for tonight's feature, excuse me. Starting on the outside, the 075 of the Philly Flyer, Trevor Giroux, and starting on the pole, the 32 of the Ant-Man, Anthony Morano. See here, we get ready to go play here at the I-55 Raceway. Should have 10 laps here to get it done. I'm going to find out who's going to take it home. 4 FTM drivers in the top 4, make it 5 in the top 5 as the green flag waves. We're underway at the I-55 Raceway. Good jump there for Anthony Morano, the big slow, taking advantage of that inside starting spot, row 2. He moves up to P2. Moving that Philly Flyer on back to 75. Got to go hunting here. He's got some dogs in front of him. And that 43 of Peyton Anderson started 6th up. He has got that 43 machine rolling right now. Peyton, after a rough qualifying effort, has some speed. Let's see what he can do here. The 316 gets in the outside wall. Devin Hauer able to recover here. The 75 inches closer as the 32 pulls away. 7 to play. Anthony Morano coming off a 2 here, going down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Let's look at him here coming by the line. Dalton now in a little bit of a battle here. He's got that 20 machine rolling. His teammate to the inside at the 007, Sam Bachman. Sam lost a lot of time there through 1 and 2. Had to get off that loud pedal and catch it. And Peyton Anderson now feeling the pressure here from DJ. What can Dylan do? As we've got 4 laps to go, running out of time here, but the big slow is reeling in his teammate Anthony Morano. Does he have enough time to get around the driver of the 32? We'll have to see. 3 laps to go. Devin Hauer closer, inching there. He is right off the deck lid of the 32. As he is pushing the limits here at the I-55 Raceway, right up against that outside wall. Looking for big runs coming off the corner. And as we roll through 3 and 4, you're going to see that white flag wave. We've got 1 more lap to go. The big slow to the inside, getting the elbows out. Little contact there between him and his teammate in the 32. Final time for 3 and 4. Devin Hauer trying to swing it wide. He can't. Anthony Morano holds on. answers the door. And Devin Hauer got it slammed shut in his face. P2, Giroux third, Anderson fourth. Man, heat race number 1. They're setting the bar high here. These guys, man, they're going to really have to push it here. Live up to what heat race number 1 did. Let's take a look at heat race number 2, your second and final heat race here of the evening. Row 4 to the outside, the 93 of Blake Reinbold. To the inside, the 4 of Scott Rayon. Row 3 to the outside, the 98 of Michael Farmer. To the inside, the double deuce of James Bachman Jr. Row 2 to the outside, the 06 of J.P. Shed. To the inside, the 23 of Willie Cuddy. Row number 1 for heat race number 2. Winner starts on the outside of the front row for tonight's feature. To the outside, the 18 of Gas Money, Brandon Geisweit. And starting on the pole, the 82 of Dalton DeWert. I was going to have to reset this thing once here. Will I have time to reset it for me is the question. I think I will. We're just crossing the starter stand here. If I could find my mysterious mouse on my screen. Watch DJ roll it around here. Final time down the backstretch. We're going to get ready to go play here. 10 laps. I set the outside rows here for tonight's features. The green flag's high. It's ready to fly. Good jump there for the 82. And little brother leads the field here early. Kenny hold him off 10 laps as Willie tries to get to the inside of Gas Money. Cuddy in that 23 trying to cut it low. What can he do? Can't get the run off the corner, but he's still there on corner entry. But here comes J.P. Shed in that 06 trying to mount the charge, but he gets the door shut in his face. He's got to get on the binders. He tightens up, and now he's got to gather it up. Bachman Jr. trying to work to the inside of those guys. You got to go where they're not, you know, when you're running in fifth and trying to make that inside work. You see the top 4 guys on the outside, while this 3 trying to work it to the inside is Willie Cuddy trying to find a way around that 18 of Gas Money. Geisweit looking good in that W energy machine. Oh, and that Jason commentator's curse gets in the outside wall. Maybe helps him a little bit. Maybe gives him a little speed as he tugs on that leash here of the 82. And Dalton trying to pull it back out here, trying to make it work. You see that 82, he's running nice and smooth there, at least through the middle of 1 and 2. He gets up a little higher there, 3 and 4. Gonna push it, gonna force the issue, but you see there 1 and 2. He's playing it safer than a lot of those other guys, and maybe that's all you got to do here when you're out front as we're coming up on a lap car there, Blake Reinbold. Gonna stick to the inside here, let those guys go by as Willie gets in the outside. JP Shed in the 06 trying to work it to the inside. Those guys, they look like teammates. Not sure if they are, maybe not racing like it. Boy, oh boy, JP gets that right rear up there. Doesn't give the 23 a lot of room, a little contact as the white flag flies. 1 more lap to go. Gas Money close, but not close enough as we go down the backstretch for the final time. Through 3 and 4. Dalton DeWert sees that checkered flag. He can taste it. He wins heat race number 2, followed by Gas Money, Shed, and Cuddy, your top 4. Give these guys here a little bit to catch their breath, but we'll get a word here with the Ant-Man and Dalton. Well, and Anthony, he's no stranger here. He's already here. What's going on, Ant-Man? How we feeling tonight? Starting on the pole here in, I believe, 40 laps here. You think you got the pace tonight?
40 laps. We'll see how we do here. Usually pretty good here, especially as the race wears on. So track was slicking up a bit, so should be pretty good. Get nice and tarred over there at the end. Try to find a rubber early and stay where we're at.
Now, I know, Anthony, you know, you guys always play nice over there, but the big slow man, he's got this thing wrapped up. So are we going to make him work for it tonight? We're going to try to steal this checkered flag?
Yeah, I mean, we actually all made sure to take the night and get over here and I think this is gonna be his first iRacing championship, so we
It
all
is.
tried to show up for him. So you know, big deal. So we came in here and took as much time as we could for him, show the sport. So we'll see how it goes. I'm not gonna let him have it, I'll tell you that. But
Yeah,
him
man.
and Brandon get the race in there. I'll stay out of their way and let them have at it. I'm pretty sure there's nothing Brandon really can do, but let them have at it. Let them have their fun, their moments. So, but yeah, just gonna be out here, have some fun, and support Devin on it.
Now, we know this racetrack sometimes, man, very top dominant, but do we see an inside maybe develop in here later, or are we going to want to get to that top shelf?
I think 40 laps with these, how tires are on late model, we might try to save a little bit early and see what happens. I don't know. We'll see.
Well, hey, man, we're rooting for you. Starting on the pole. Give him hell, Anthony, and tell that 75 to behave tonight.
All right, yeah, I'll let him know.
All right, Anthony, go get him, man.
Thanks, bud.
Anthony Morano starting on the pole, and this man going to be starting P2. Dalton, how are we feeling, man? It's been a long time, but every time you show up, man, you're up there towards the front. We going to steal this thing tonight?
I don't know, maybe. There's a lot of good guys out here, man. I'm really just here to support Devin, it's a big deal for him, big deal for the team too, so I figured we'd come out and dabble and maybe get a little bit of the spotlight from him. Maybe, we'll see, but no, in all honesty, it's just for Devin. And I've been in this league, and I honestly forgot I was even in this league, so it's always a good time.
Yeah, man. I asked Anthony. He said, we might see some guys go to the bottom to save tires here. 40 laps, long way. Are you going to be one of them, or do we get to the outside and just try to hold that track position?
I think 40 laps is going to go pretty quick here, especially being a small track. So I don't think the method of saving is going to be ideal, really, because especially with no cautions, the laps are going to tick off pretty quick. So maybe just roll the middle, keep pace with Tony. See where it goes.
Hey, well, why don't you make him keep pace with you? Put that thing out front, man. I'll be rooting for you. Go get him, Dalton.
All right, brother. Thanks, Chap.
Dalton, going to be starting on the outside right next to his teammate in the 22, or in the 32, excuse me. What can Dalton do here? Can he win it for the DeWirt gang? Can Dylan maybe get up there and sneak one? He's not starting up towards the front, but, you cannot sleep on that guy. He is quick every time he gets in a race car. And I'm telling you start sleeping on those guys, they start creeping on you. So make sure you're aware. Keep an eye on that leaderboard, because you're going to see some names climbing on that chart. The 56, Aaron Brown. He's going to be one of them climb if he came out here to go to work. Some of those guys, not really familiar with Blake or Stephanie, so I don't know too much about Blake or Stephanie. I have to see here. This is going to be their prove-it moment to me. Not really fair here with this field of drivers they're racing against either at this racetrack. Not going to be an easy feat to keep up with some of those guys. I guarantee you. What are we looking at? 13 times, right? 13 times there, and I'm being modest. If I'm out there, or not being modest, I'm being honest, excuse me. Probably P12 on that, or 13th. I'm probably right behind Scott. Probably about 2.5 tenths off these guys. So I would have just beat Dylan. So that makes me feel better here, but we'll see. No, that's Dalton in the 82, isn't it? Yeah, Dylan's in the 20. Dalton's in the 82. So, no, there, Dalton. That's about right. He would have just destroyed me. And knocked down all the confidence, the little bit of confidence that I had built up. And, I would have went into this thing just looking to not trip over my feet here and get in anybody's way. But let's take a look here at your Outlaw Dirt Series Pro Late Model starting feature for the final time this season. We're not sure when we'll be back, if we'll be back. Hopefully we will. Hopefully they'll have me back. Love this series. Would love to do it. Hopefully it can fit in their schedule. But let's take a look here. For the final time this season at your starting lineup, rounding out the field, Scott Rayom to the outside of row 8. To the inside, the 19 is Stephanie Roberts. Row 7 to the outside, the Farmer, Michael Farmer. To the inside, downtown, Aaron Brown. Row 6 to the outside, Blake Reinbold. To the inside, the Samaconda, Sam Bachman. Row 5 to the outside, James Bachman Jr. To the inside, Dylan Door. Row 4 to the outside, Willie Cuddy. To the inside, the 43 of Peyton Anderson. Row 3 to the top shelf, JP Shed. To the inside, the Philly Flyer, Trevor Giroux. Row 2 to the outside, Gas Money, Brandon Geiswhite. To the inside, your point leader, the big slow, Devin Howard. Row number 1 for your 40-lap feature here at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. To the outside, the 82 of Dalton DeWert. And starting on the pole, the Ant-Man, Anthony Morano. You heard me say it there, 40 laps here between Devin Howard and a championship. Who's going to take the checkered flag in the meantime as the green flag waves? We're underway at the I-55 Raceway. Good jump there for Anthony Morano, trying to get that early lead as the big slow. Maybe just trying to play nice here. He knows he's bringing home a trophy. Maybe watch those guys mix it up, learn a thing or two here. Maybe a way to get by, but Dalton not messing any time. I told you, get out front, set the pace. And look at the younger brother go, milking this thing around the middle here at the I-55 Raceway. The big slow about half a lane lower, but just doesn't have that drive through the center. And right now, the Ant-Man, Anthony Morano, looking like a fish out of water up top. Not a lot of grip, and I'll tell you, I just got smacked in the mouth by surprise. This is a different racetrack than I anticipated. I told you all, here we come high side. Guess what? Look at them all on the bottom around here at I-55. Man, I cannot believe it. This guy, hopefully you guys are ready here with their setups. Hopefully they pick the right gear. This is going to be a swing here that I'm not sure many of them knew was coming or even ready so far. We've got 7 laps in the books this time by as Dalton leads the way. Got a battle behind. We got his older brother, DJ Dylan, trying to work the center here through 1 and 2. Side by side as they enter 3 through 4. Can the 20 shut the door? Not just yet. Gonna look to get a little aggressive here in 1 and 2. He's got to get up, got to close the gate. He does. DJ P6. Gas Money trying to work himself inside of that top 3, trying to get as close to his competitor there of the 316 as he can. I mean, at a 105-point lead, gotta think it's over. Still, you want to beat that guy. You want to stick it to him one last time. And right now, he's got to work by his teammate. That 32 of Anthony Morano putting up one heck of a good, hard, clean fight on the outside and making that 18 work for absolutely everything here. And here comes the Philly Flyer doing just that, flying on the high side. That 75 loves to scream up near the wall. That's where he's home. And we'll have to see if Giroux can get into the mix here. Still plenty of time. We've only got 13 in the books lap, 12 in the books lap, 13 this time, but the battle heating up once again here for the lead. The big slow trying to make a run here at his teammate in that 82. Devin trying to swing up high now, maybe trying to get some momentum and counter underneath, take a big swing here at his teammate, but just can't do it. Dalton on the inside getting real protective. Doesn't want to give up that inside. He knows it's quick, so he's going to make Devin go work on the outside. Going to have to beef up a little bit here, pound that right foot down and try to find that speed at the end of the straightaway. But right now, 316 having some trouble hooking up center off. His Gas Money kind of had to cool down here too. DJ trying to work under his new teammate there in the 75. Can he get on by the Philly Flyer? What can he do here? Works to the inside, and well, for my logo's sake, you know, we want that 75 to finish higher than any of the other FDM drivers until we see the logo on their side. So, you know, no harm, no foul. You do Big Slow. You told me you were putting it on there. Where is it? I wanted it there for championship night, maybe for another checkered flag too, as he is working close. He is as close as he's been to his teammate here in the 82. Look at him. Gonna send it in. Don't. Gets in the outside wall. Counters underneath. Body slam going down the backstretch side by side. And the Big Slow gonna have to come back here. Can he give him another piece here through 1 and 2? Oh, car sitting sideways. Caution flag right in front of the leaders. Boy, oh boy. Man, James Bachman Jr. and Stephanie Roberts here involved. Let's see if we can maybe get a peek here what happened. There we go, just contact enter in the corner right as the leaders were coming. Holy crap. Not what you want to see there when you're those guys racing side by side, but man, that could have went a lot worse. And counting their lucky stars there that keep this thing racy. But right now the Big Slow, E2, not able to get the lead at the line, and I know it's what he wants here. He wants a checkered flag and a championship trophy. You know, then all his teammates here that showed up tonight can't say, oh, Devin, you wouldn't have won. We were here every week. He could go to hell with you. Y'all showed up championship week, and I stomped the piss out of you. Let's see what the 316 can do. Oh, man. I missed it. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said Mudhole. I missed the perfect chance. I missed the perfect Stone Cold reference. Shame on me. As the pace truck pulls off, the green flag's high. Dalton drops the hammer. He's trying to pull that Ant-Man with him here. But the Big Slow looks underneath here. He's getting right back to work side by side as we enter 3. Devin Howard trying to get that 316 to the front. But man, the 82. Big roadblock right now. Not going to make it easy as the 75 fights to the inside here. Reverse rolls. We got Dalton, or DJ now on the outside. Excuse me, there in that 20. He's going to try to work around the 75 of Trevor Giroux. Does get the pass done, and now the Philly Flyer going to get back up in line. Gas Money in a sea of FTM drivers. I mean, you say a prayer for him in that 18. What can Gas Money do? And we got Putt Putt out there. Clay would beat him. I love that, Clay. That's great. And the fact that I acknowledged it, this first broadcast will know that you said that. And I love you for it, Putt Putt. As we're coming around, man, we are running out of time. 14 laps to play. The Big Slow looking low. What can he do, man? He's got to use that. Got to use the force here. Got to push the 82 in the wall. Right as Dalton gets in the wall. This is the chance he needs. Big and set. Here, Devin gonna cross up. Dalton coming back underneath. He's got the momentum. Devin's got to nail this right. He's got to cross back under. Coming the big swing. Park it right on the nose, but he can't. Loses grip on corner entry, and now he's going to have to go back to work here. Oh, man, might have to use that right front a little bit here. Rough his teammate up as the war rages on. Cannot take our eyes off this for 1 second as the Big Slow trying to find any way around this 82. He is shopping for real estate, but everywhere he goes, that teammate of his goes, and it is not going to be easy here. 9 laps left to play. Downtown moving on up here. Started 13th up to 9th. I told you that 56 would move. Not as far as I maybe thought he'd get. Not as far as his other teammate got this 20 machine. DJ started 9th up to 4th, up 5 spots here with a little bit of time to go if he could get caution help. But we got a battle here. Devin to the inside. Give it to Devin at the line. That's huge. The Big Slow slides up. Dalton Counters back here. What does the 316 do? He gives him plenty of room. Not trying to play defense here. He's trying to play offense. He's setting himself up for 1 and 2. Give that to the 82 at the line. Devin, not able to cut off the 82 there. Not able to park it in the center. And Dalton putting on an absolute clinic here. 5 laps to go. FTM side by side. What are we going to do here? Who's going to bring it home? Is it checkers or wreckers for the 316? He's already got the trophy. Go get the checkered flag, Devin. We got 4 laps to go. Coming out of 4 this time by 3 fingers in the air, 3 more trips around the big slope. He is so close, but he is running out of time here at 55. 2 laps to play this time by Devin, not able to creep underneath. He goes right to the outside. Now, does he make the move here? Is this the time? White flag in the air, 1 more lap to go. The battle heats up. Devin gets in the outside wall. Can he come back with 1 more swing? The 82 goes down. He tries to protect. Devin looking. Final time out of 4. Give it to Dalton the word. He hangs on for the win. Your champion, Devin Hauer, coming home P2 and gas money. Rounding out the podium in the 18. And boy, oh boy. Gonna do things a little different tonight. Normally, I interview the top 3. We will be interviewing the top 3. But I'm going to be interviewing the top 3 in championship points as well. So, what that means is, Devin, you're going last, buddy. You're going to have to sit there. You're going to have to wait your turn. Brandon, you're not coming up first either, finishing 3rd, because you're the P2 man in points. We're going to make you wait it out a little bit. Let's see here, actually. This is what it was coming in. So, Clay not here. We're not going to be interviewing Clay and not going to be interviewing Chris. So actually no Slauson either and no Creech. So actually I think I only have those 3 interviews unless I get a message from Sean and Tyler. Otherwise, I believe that's gonna be the call here tonight. We will be making those guys go up late. Let's see. I see Brandon down there waiting. He's timely, man, but you gotta wait, Brandon. You gotta wait. We're gonna be bringing up the leader first tonight, and well, you probably didn't expect to come up first, Dalton, but those guys behind you, they were in a points battle. You weren't, so we're gonna knock it out with the winner, man. I told you, go up there, get the lead early, set the pace, man. That's exactly what you did. Were you surprised there was that much grip there in the center?
Believe it or not, there really wasn't. I mean, early there was, but I was seeing the relative of Devin getting closer on the top, and I just kind of wanted to keep a little bit of tire before I went up there, and I think we were pretty even. He'd hit it a little better than I would at sometimes. I'd hit it a little better than he would at sometimes, and overall, I think between him and I, we were pretty evenly paced, and when the track gets like this, it's really hard to pass, But that middle was. I mean, you could roll it, but if you hit the top perfect, you weren't keeping up with the top, I don't think.
No, I would agree with you. That's what I mean. I was referring to the beginning of the race there. I was shocked, dude. I mean, I even asked you after you won the heat, were you going to get up top right away and protect? I could not believe that it just wasn't rolling. I mean, it looked like Anthony was stuck in the mud out there while you guys drove by underneath. I mean, did it just feel that much better down there, or was there a little bit of tack that I wasn't seeing?
Off the exit there was a little bit of tack, but the majority of the corner was pretty slicked off. But I kind of drove it in a little hard and floated up to that tackiness off exit, and I was able to get a good launch off there, and that started going away. And that's when Devin started getting closer off the top, so I moved up top, kind of mid-race there, I think, right shortly before the caution, and then after there we were just trying to hit our marks, and this track's pretty tough. I got to do something with my brightness too. This track's really dark for me for some reason. Those two cars that we almost hit, I didn't even see them. So I'm gonna have to fix the lighting in my sim or something.
It's
But
that damn
that was
iRacing update did the same crap to me too, man. They made everything dark, Dalton. I hate it. I don't know why they had to screw with it and do that to us, but I hate it.
I know, man. That was like, well, I'm like, what? And I look up, it's like, holy shit, there's two cars there. And, in the slick, the track's dim as hell, and they're both black cars. I'm like, holy fuck. I was like, I don't know. We're here though. We made it through.
Yeah, man, you did. And, ending the season with a big win, you'll always be able to hold over Devin now. You beat him on his championship night. So you can't let him live that down for me. But, hey, hell of a run. You're always a lot of fun, man, anytime you're out on the racetrack. And I warned the field here tonight in the opener. When I saw you join, I told him to be on alert for you. And, man, you answered the bell. You won the thing. Congratulations, Dalton. Who you want to thank?
Thanks, Shag. I appreciate it, man. First thing first, Devin, congratulations, buddy. Hell of a run. Good racing. Always good racing with him. All the guys at Full Throttle Motorsports, everybody that came out tonight on the team, you for taking your time out of your night to entertain us and the fans that are watching. Dupro Performance, DJ Sim Shop, GripPack.com, Gunner Response Speed Shop, Dina Super Duper Car Series, and that's all I got, man.
All right, we'll go get him. We'll be rooting for you here, bud.
All right, Shay, good talking to you, man.
Yep, take it easy.
You too.
Now we're going to pull these up in order here. So let me see here. I got a message. I want to make sure I do this right. Okay, so we got JP, right? I believe now I gotta hop over to another window. A lot of me talking to myself. My wife deals with this a lot, and JP, he just had to deal with me not being able to read that well. But JP, man, after a long season, bringing home P5, man, how we feeling? We had some pretty good runs this season, but that elusive checkered flag just couldn't get to it this year. Well, JP, you there? You got a copy? Let's see here. JP, you got a copy? I don't see you lighting up in Discord or anything. Not seeing JP there. Let's see. Tyler or Sean can mess with him, and if he fixes it and gets it back, just send him to the waiting room here. But until then, maybe he was a little camera shy. Let's see. Peyton, you here? You got a copy, man? We ready to talk to the broadcaster? How you feeling tonight? Maybe not the best race this evening for you, but all in all, man, pretty good year. Pretty good job in the points. How are we feeling about it?
Oh, I knew Chris wasn't going to show up. I think he said he sold his sim or whatever, but I don't know. But Chris didn't show up, and I knew I had to get ninth, I believe, to be like past him. So I was just hoping to get ninth or above, and the car just wasn't there tonight. I don't know if it was me driving it bad, or I don't know. I just didn't feel like I had the speed everybody else had.
Dude, I'll tell you, I would be in that same damn boat. I don't know how guys were manipulating the car around the racetrack tonight. I'm watching you kind of go, you're searching for that grip down there on the low side, especially through 3 and 4. Is that where we were running this thing tonight, just trying to go to the bottom, or did we feel more comfortable up top?
Well, honestly, the car felt great everywhere. It's just I couldn't find any speed. I felt like the best I was is at the very beginning. If there was a restart or something, the car was probably faster the first few laps and then it'd just go away. But honestly, I felt better at the top than I did the bottom. So I was just trying to survive, and the car just wasn't fast enough to do that. So.
Well, Peyton, you had a couple podiums this season, didn't you? For sure.
I believe only one at Eldora.
Oh, okay. I thought you were on there twice. I was going to say, I knew you were up there at least that one time, man. And, you were flirting with them pretty good. They're running fifth, pretty consistently. It's just, the deal, man. Sometimes got those damn FTM guys showing up, ruining the party for everybody. But at the end of the day, Peyton, P4 after a long 12-week season, got to be pretty happy with that, man. So congratulations. Who you want to thank?
I just got to thank CSS and everybody that puts us on, you, Tyler, Sean, and just everybody that comes out to race with us. It's been a pretty clean season, and just got to thank everybody for a clean race.
Well, hey, congratulations, man, and hopefully we cross paths again here soon. It's been great calling your races. Congratulations, Peyton.
Yeah, it's been nice to watch you. Have a good one.
Peyton Anderson, looking good here. Let's see. JP's back down here now. Do we got a copy? JP, you there?
I believe so. If you can hear me.
Yeah, there we go. Gotcha. Man, long season here. You didn't even show up for every week, I don't think, JP, but still bringing home a P5, man. How are we feeling about it?
I'm feeling pretty good. The sets were pretty quick. I feel like we had a good set. We just didn't have enough tire there in the end. I pushed too hard early in the race, not thinking we were going to get a caution.
Yeah, that's kind of the game here. Sometimes these long 40-lap races, you can run out of rubber. And, is it just a case of I saw you racing pretty hard there with your teammate early, just trying to rip that high side, or just a little too aggressive on the bottom? What do you think burnt you tonight?
Honestly, it was probably racing with my teammate there, trying to stay off of him because I was dragging the brake behind him, and it probably just burned it off coming off the corner because I kept sliding the right rear.
Well, at the end of the day, you talked about it. You're trying to stay off him. You guys were putting on some good hard racing there for a while. We were watching it. It was fun. And JP, man, to bring home a P5 with this group of guys, that's pretty impressive. So, hell of a job on a good season, man. Who you want to thank?
I want to thank Rip and Race Products, Hoover's Welding and Fabrication, and CSS, of course.
Well, hey, JP, man, loved seeing you race. Always put on a good, clean show. Hopefully we cross paths again here soon, man. Congratulations on a good season.
Thank you.
JP Shed bringing home 5th there in the points. And now we're going to bring up the man who finished 3rd here tonight and brought home P2 in points. Let's give it up for gas money here, Brandon Geisway. Brandon, you were stuck in the FTMC tonight, but you were able to swim your way up to 3rd, man. It was not easy for you. We were watching you try to battle your way on up, but, it's just describes your season perfectly. So close, man. You're P2 in the points and another close run here tonight. How we feeling?
Not bad. I just went back and watched the replay. I kind of fed Anthony into the wall. Didn't mean to. Whenever I saw the FTM guys, I knew it was going to be a struggle trying to get up through, trying to even gain one spot. Because all the FTM guys, man, I love racing with them because they're clean, they're quick. They try to make they make me better. But yeah, I knew it was going to be a struggle. I knew tires could have played into it, but I was trying not to blow my tires away, but try to keep up with Devin and them. I started catching him in 1 and 2 at the end, but in 3 and 4 he just gained it all back.
Yeah, at a racetrack where it seemed like you could kind of run the bottom early, but just correct me if I'm wrong, but Brandon, after that first caution, it seemed like you had to get up top, and it was slide or die from there on out. It didn't seem like you could really complete the pass here tonight towards the end without throwing the slider. Am I right?
Oh yeah, you're definitely right there. I knew the top was gonna come in every time I've raced I-55. The top spin there, no matter what the track state is. And honestly, that's the best I've ever run the top at I-55. I normally eat the wall and break my right front, but
ain't that two of us?
I just tried to stay locked in. I knew Devin was going to be beside me on the inside there starting the race, and I was just trying to, put on a good show for everybody.
Well, gas money, you've done that all season, and to bring home a P2 in the overall championship, I know maybe not what you wanted, but you had a hell of a drive, man, and you put on a good show every time you were out there on the racetrack. So it's been my pleasure to call your races, man. You're fast, you're clean, you put on one hell of a show. So congratulations on the P3 tonight and the P2 for the season, man. Who you want to thank?
I just want to say something first. I honestly, coming into ODS at the beginning of the season, I was not as good as I am now. I was just happy with the top 10 and the fact that I got second in these. I got second in big blocks and the third in the supers. To finish top 3 in all 3 classes in ODS is a major milestone for me, especially against, all the FTM guys, Jamie, all the good guys that are in ODS. But I want to thank W Energy, XL. They're the number one. I wouldn't be as good as I am if it wasn't for the guys keeping me motivated. Speed Ranch for the setups, their own dig. Welch for the wrap. Just any of my supporters. You for the streams. Hopefully you come back next season because I always love watching your streams. And yeah, anyone else that supports me.
Hey man, I hope I'm back. It's a lot of fun watching you guys race. It really is, and I mean that, Brandon. You put on a hell of a show, and it makes sense that you brought home a top 3 in all series because, like I say, man, you're fast, but you're clean. So 9 out of 10 races, you're keeping that thing on the racetrack, and that's important when you're points racing. So congratulations on a good year, man, and hopefully we cross paths again soon.
Thank you, Shaggy.
That's Gas Money bringing home P3, P2 in the championship. But now it's all about this guy here, the big slow Devin Hauer. Devin, I know you wanted that checkered flag tonight, man, but it's all about that damn trophy, and you're bringing it home, brother. How's it feel, man? Pro late model champion.
Feels good, brother. It's my first one, my first league championship. So yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Now, obviously, you appreciate the gang for coming out and supporting you, but are you giving Devin the finger there coming across the start finish line? Because if he doesn't show up, I mean, you're celebrating the championship in style. All the boys, they had to come out and make you work for it tonight.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. It's always a blast running with all the guys. Um, you never know who's gonna win. We're all quick in everything we run pretty much, and we all do it clean. But yeah, when you see all the FTM guys roll in, you never know who it's gonna be. So, yeah, I'm glad they came out and raced and whatnot. And yeah, I wasn't frustrated or anything with Dalton. I had fun running up there with him, and he made me work for it. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. I mean, what are you thinking when that caution happens right in front of you guys? Because, I don't know if you can tell from the car or not, but if you rewind one lap and that caution happens earlier, you're the leader. You were in front by about half a car length at the line, and then he just edged you back before that caution came out. So, what were the thoughts going through your head? First off, how to not get involved in it because they're sitting right there in front of you, but then, you got to get in that mindset to go back to work. How do you do it?
It was hard because I was going for another move and going into one or whatever turn it was. I think it was one, but I don't know, man. It was hard. I wasn't really watching Dalton because I knew he was already up high. So I didn't know if he was really going to come down and try to miss him underneath like I did. But I don't know. I was on the binders and, they ended up breaking loose and I didn't, one of them was able to get off the track, but the other one, he went down low and I seen my contact points come up a little bit. So I didn't know if I hit him hard enough to mess anything up on the nose because I know these cars are fragile as hell, man. But yeah, I'm glad it wasn't nothing major and we were both able to get through it cleanly and yeah.
Yeah, me too, man, because it's set up for one hell of a show. You and Dalton absolutely burned the place down. It was fun to watch, but man, most importantly, bringing home that damn trophy. Congratulations on the first one. Many more are going to be coming to you, Devin, with the way you drive these things. So congratulations. I'm honored to call it, man. Who you want to thank on the championship winning season?
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you doing this off season, for me at least for, some of the leagues I run and even the FTM league. I'm glad you came on board with us to broadcast our season. So yeah, I gotta thank all the boys at Full Throttle Motorsports, especially the ones that came out to support and run the night. Drury Designs, Get Nasty Motorsports, GripHacks.com, DJ Sim Shop, and Dean at Super Dirt Car. And yeah, all the Outlaw boys, it was a good season. Brandon Guyswhite, he made me work for it a couple times, and yeah, it was a good season.
Yeah, man. Congratulations. Go crack open a cold one for me here, Stone Cold. Drink a couple for me in that 316. If you don't, you got to change that number. I'm telling you.
Hey, man, I'll do that. I'll work on it here in a little bit, though. I might load up my rig tonight. We just bought a house, and I had to leave my rig here at the old house. That way, we didn't move our Wi-Fi over yet, so I had to make sure I made the championship night.
Yeah, make sure you get the driving done before you start drinking. So, but hey, Devin, congratulations, man, and congratulations on the new house, brother.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it.
Devin Hauer, man, getting new houses and getting new trophies. Congratulations to the driver of the 316. It has been one hell of a season here at the Outlaw Dirt Series. Devin Hauer bringing it home with a P2 finish here to wrap up a beautiful championship. And on behalf of everyone here at the Outlaw Dirt Series, we'd like to thank you for tuning in. But this was championship night. We're going to take a couple week hiatus. Hopefully they have your boy Shaggy back, but who knows? Only time will tell. But thank you for tuning in and have a good evening.